Fred here, welcome back to the Gear Obsession channel. In this episode, we will be taking a look at OBD2 dongles, so stay tuned. So this is going to be part 2 of my Carputer series, and in this series, again, we'll be covering these dongles. Now, these are all Bluetooth, but they do have versions that are Wi-Fi, and they have others that are direct connect via USB to your device. So, I guess the first question to answer that probably a lot of you are asking right now is, what is OBD2? OBD2, or OBD, stands for onboard diagnostics. Now, in my car, I have this panel that has a fuse box and the OBD port. So if I pull this off, and you can see this plug right here, there's a 16-pin plug. This plug, this OBD2 plug, version 2 now, has been mandatory for all US cars since 1996. So if you're buying a car after, since 1996, you're going to have one of these ports, and you're going to find it somewhere probably under your dashboard in your car. So what does the onboard diagnostics port do for you? Well, number one, if you're in a state that does emission testing, they're probably going to plug something in there and get some readings off your car. Other things, when you go in to have your car worked on or maintenance or whatever, or if you have one of them red lights show up on your dashboard that say engine, your engine light, that there's an issue, your mechanic will probably plug their computer or their diagnostic equipment into this port and read the code that your car is throwing out this port, because your car, all modern cars practically have computers, and this will get that code from the car's computer. Now, these 3 dongles I've sort of been messing with over the last month, and you might think that these are expensive because they're plugging into this complicated computer port here on your car, and it's pulling a real-time telemetry and doing computer codes. And also, by the way, if these dongles here, if you plug it in here, and you can also clear the code. So if you have a code pop up, you can clear that code and see if it comes back, or if it was just a code that said that you left your gas cap loose, and you could clear that yourself and save yourself a trip to the mechanic or to your service provider. But anyway, here's the 3 dongles I've been messing with. This guy here is, a cheap Chinese-made, very compact Bluetooth ELM 327 Mini, and this is Bluetooth, and it'll talk to your Bluetooth device where you could load an application and pull all the information live, and I'll be showing you that in a second. This costs $10. That's it, $10. You'll find it somewhere, between 8 and 15 on Amazon, but that's all there is to it. Now, here's another one. Now, this one is probably the most recommended Bluetooth OBD type Bluetooth dongle, OBD dongle, whatever you want to call them, OBD2. And what I like about this one, and this is my favorite, is that, number one, in order to do a Bluetooth pairing, you have to press this button to make it discoverable. So it's a little more secure than this guy. And the other thing is that this goes to sleep. It goes into power save mode after 30 minutes. Whereas this one just keeps on flashing away, even though it's not pulling enough power to make your battery go dead if you use your car every couple of days. However, this one gives you that peace of mind where it's going to sleep. And it has a whole bunch of lights, and I'll show you the little light show it does when you plug that in. By the way, this company also has a version that is Wi-Fi, which gives you a greater range, but I prefer the Bluetooth type. There's also versions that have a cable that comes out that plugs into your computer or tablet via USB, but I prefer the Bluetooth. Now, here's another one. This one's a little proprietary. It's not really a standard OBD2 protocol kind of device, even though it plugs into your car's OBD2 port. This is called automatic. You might have seen this at Best Buy for $99, and it only works with their software. It doesn't work with any of the other software that's in the Google Play Store or off your iTunes Store, or whatever you want to call it. So this one's proprietary, and really after a month of playing with all this stuff, I really don't recommend the cost of this for what you get. I really recommend this one. It's built really well, and it has the sleep mode. By the way, this is about $60-$70. I think it was $69. So I'm going to go ahead and plug it in to the port here, and you can see it already lighting up. There we go. That's how it looks. Now, here's a problem with my car. If I go and try to put my fuse box cover back on, it won't. This thing sticks out too far. Most cars, it's probably just going to hang out from underneath your dashboard. So I bought as you can see here, I bought an extra cover, and I cut it out so I can go ahead and leave it installed, as you can see there. And I cut it out, but I still have my my original one right there. So what you want to do first is to pair this with your phone or tablet or whatever. There's a button. Button is right up in there. You can see it right there. You press it, and that'll make it discoverable, so you could go to your phone or your tablet and Bluetooth pair your device. Now once you do that, then you could go ahead and select one of many applications. Now right here I have my I forgot what they call this application. I gotta go back and look at it, but I use this application for basically my application launcher while driving. It's called Car Home Ultra. I'll go ahead and start that up, and it's my what I use when I'm driving, so it's easy for me to select what applications I want to select. So what I'm going to go ahead and start with is this program called Torque right here. Torque is probably the most popular application that works with these type of devices, and you can see that it's already Bluetooth linked, and now it's starting to talk via the OBD2 protocol to the car's computer, and you can see that stopped blinking, so we are linked up, ready to go. Now I'm going to select real-time information right there, and I'm going to go ahead and hit my gas a little bit, and you can actually see gauges move right there. You can see that. You can see revs right there, and you can see my coolant is 200 degrees. My battery voltage is 13.6. This car's kind of weird, because usually that should be around 14, but it fluctuates in this car, and the dealer said it was normal, so that's all I could do. You can see vacuum, throttle right there. You can see it move. Really cool application, and you can tailor it. You can put whatever gauges and stuff that you want on its desktop right there, and you can see a lot of the raw data and things like that. I set these two up because I wanted to talk to the dealer about the voltage settings or the voltage readings off the car. So pretty cool. Let's go ahead and back up out of here, and I'll show you another application. This OBD link came with the OBD link LX dongle. You go to their website and download it, so it's actually made for it specifically. And what's neat is you can click on maps. It works with your phone's GPS and shows you the amount of speed and everything as you go down the road and all kinds of things. I'm just going to show you the dashboard here. And you can see it has all kinds of gauges that does all kinds of fun stuff, and it's not linked. Oh, you got to hit connect. Alright, there we go. So now it's connecting. And while it's connecting, I'm going to show you the dongle. And you can see all the lights starting to go right there. It usually does. All those lights start dancing. Give you a little light show, let you know it's communicating. So we'll go back here. I don't want to rate this right now. So we'll go ahead and go to the dashboard, and now we should see live telemetry right there. Let me back up one, see what else we got here that I can show you. I don't know what monitors are. Oh no, lots of fun information. Go into settings. I thought there was a dashboard on this thing. Maybe not. Alright, now the key thing about all these applications, Torque, OBD-Link, and Dash Command, is that they could clear codes, like I said. And if your car throws a code, it'll sort of bring it up on the screen and you'll be able to see that. Now here's another program. This one is called Dash Command, another very popular one. By the way, all these you could sort of get evaluation or free versions. Well, actually, the OBD-Link one actually only works with the OBD-Link dongle, but the other two, there's evaluation versions and then the paid versions. They run about $5, $6, something like that. There we go, finally connected. One of the things I noticed, if you have multiple applications on your phone that talk with this device, eventually you're going to have issues because multiple applications on your device are going to try to talk to your dongle. So eventually you probably want to decide on one and save yourself the heartache. So anyway, it's connected. That's Dash Command. I'm going to go ahead and hit the dashboard button here real quick. This one you could download different themes and everything. It's a little more eye-candy-ish than Torque or the other one. And you can see this one is actually for some Hyundai truck of some sort, but I kind of like the way it looked, and you could see it doing its little dance there, RPMs. Pretty neat. And I liked, again, I was watching my voltage, so I picked this because I wanted to see that. And again, all kinds of things to select from. Whoops. Oh well. You could do trip meters, and again, very customizable. I like the whole Star Trek theme is another reason why I sort of went for this one. This one is like showing timing and intake and coolant and all kinds of, you know, cool eye candy. So really cool stuff. I'm going to go ahead and disconnect it. I guess the key thing is to make sure you disconnect with one application before you try to connect with the other, but there are some applications that'll try to connect in the background, and then when you bring up a different one you're going to end up with issues. But again, very customizable, really neat. Now I want to talk about two other applications that sort of do something else other than diagnostics and real-time information. Alright, I had to come outside because it's just getting too hot in the car and too cramped and nothing's really going right today. Carson, what are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? You're eating grass, that's what he's doing. He says, you need to mow your lawn, I'm going to take care of it myself. Anyway, alright, the two other applications I wanted to talk to you about really quick is, first is this Dash application. Now, Dash application here sort of is like the social media of driving, and what it sort of does in a nutshell is that it turns your car into a smart car using that dongle, also using the power of your cell phone to sort of help you save money, and it can sort of keep an eye on your engine, and it'll again flash up if your car throws a code or something, and it allows you to compare all this stuff with your friends if you decide to do stuff with your friends with it. And it also has like live gauges there while you're driving, so you can, you know, see your miles per gallon and fuel temperature and voltage, your battery range, all that good stuff. It'll show you when to map your trip, and it throws up these little yellow things whenever you do something that you wouldn't be conserving gas, like if you stomp on the brake really hard or if you do sudden accelerations, things like that. It lets you know you did something that sort of ruined your economy. And see, here's an example of someone who brakes a lot, so you get the hard braking award, and really neat. And again, you can share all this with your friends and compare leaderboard trends, blah blah blah. So also it has built-in gas prices and the cheapest one in your area, and this is free. So you get the dongle for $10, and then you can get this application for free, and it does all this and more. And the developers are constantly adding more and more features. This is probably the most full-featured application that you could use with a OBD2 dongle. Really impressive. And that's why I had said at the beginning of this video that I don't recommend automatic, which is that $100 dongle. And let me show you what that looks like real quick. So here's the application you could download for free, but again, you have to buy the $99 dongle, and it's proprietary. So, and let's go ahead and take a look. And it does the same thing that Dash/Drive Smart program utilizes. So there's the dongle. Again, you stick it right there on your dashboard into the OBD2 port, and what it basically does is it'll do the same thing, show you hard brakes, rapid accelerations, and speed over 70 miles an hour to let you know that you're not conserving fuel. It'll also do an audible beep whenever you do something bad, and it turns into a nagging Nancy. It's like having your mother in the car, getting. All right, I digress. So anyway, here's an example of the application showing you an engine code if all of a sudden that comes up, and it gives you an opportunity to select for it to find a mechanic, and it also gives you the option to clear the engine light. So I think those are the only pictures they have. But the very disappointing thing is that for $99 you don't get any kind of real-time driving diagnostics. It's not telling you live what your engine, your RPMs, your coolant temperature, your battery voltage. There's no real-time data, and I've complained on their forum and on their website that, you know, I could spend $10 and get an application and a dongle that could do everything that this can do, plus do a whole lot more. And that one I just showed you, Dash, was free and does all this plus a whole lot more. So save yourself the $100. Don't impulse buy like I did at Best Buy and buy that automatic thing for $100 here. At least not now. Now things may change and they'll get better. I don't know. Let's see what my dog's up to. Let's see if I get him to play Catch Me. I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna get you. Get you. I'm gonna get you. What are you doing? I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna get you. I'll tell you, he moves pretty fast for a 100-pound dog, don't he? Give me that ball. Give me that ball. I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna get it. What do you got? What do you got? What do you got? I'm gonna get that ball. Give me that ball. Okay, sit. Sit. Give it. Give it. Give it. Good boy. Alright, let's see if you can get it. Go get it. Man, I think he caught it. Good boy. Give it. Give it. Give it. Good boy. Alright. Where are you? Oh, there you are. Alright. There we go. Come on. Where's the ball? Alright. Where's the ball? Get the ball. 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 What you got? What are you doing? He's done. There's the ball. There we go. Look at the ball. Ready? Get the ball. He's done. He doesn't want to play. He just wants to eat grass. He just wants to eat grass. Alright, up. Up. You can... Carson, come. 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 Come on. Come on. Good boy. Up. 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 He does listen eventually. He's pretty stubborn. Where is he? Sit. Sit. Give me a paw. Give me a paw. Give me a paw. Give me a paw. Come on. Good boy. You're such a good boy. Give everybody a kiss. Kiss. Kiss, kiss, kiss. Kiss, kiss. Oh, yeah. You're such a good boy. Okay, you want to say goodbye to everybody? Tell everybody what I usually tell everybody at the end. Okay. I really appreciate everybody watching my daddy's YouTube channel. I appreciate every friend, viewer, subscriber, and especially look at the camera when you say that. Hey. And especially you. And I hope you had a great evening.